Another glorious day. Yesterday I put half a bag of clay in the pond. This does, you can see it on the packet, 6,000 gallons. I've got 3,000 in mine. 3.5 bags of these I've put in this pool over the last month. And I've just put these 6 in as well. And I've put half a bag of clay to the colour of the water. It is starting to clear. Well, you can see because the sun. You can see the fish lower down now. And it's nice to see them up and swimming about, because I ain't seen them for about a month. So I want to get me a bit of food and throw a bit of food in again. Once you lose control of this green water, it's an absolute nightmare, and I don't know what's happening with all these chemicals that we've been paying an absolute fortune for. Medication or otherwise, nothing seems to be working anymore. Rip off Britain, that's what it is. So I'm just going to do now is lift Mason's lid up on his fry tank and give them a water change. But yeah, showing his fry, not as yet. Just threw a couple of cups of food in. See the one chag coming up there. They're all starting to surface now. It's really nice to see. That one there was the one that Scrag bought Mason. Thankfully they're all looking good. That's Scrag. Right then, look crack on. Just coming here to flush the filter out. Look how green that is. If you remember, the other day I put my eyeballs in this bag. The bag's filled with bleeding media. Bloody hell, it's one thing after another to get this cleaned out anyway. Valve filters, excuse me, valve filters cleaned out. This one's up and running. Look at the colour of that still. Crazy. What I'm trying to do now is get this cleaned out every couple of days. See if I can get on top of it now. Phil, it was UVs I repaired. That's got to have been 6 weeks ago now. Still I got round to doing setting his pool up, but he's fishing fine, the filter was running okay. Got me trickling in there, I'll turn that down, it's going to be too quick. That filter's there, that's filled up. And get the lid on it. Still happy the way that's returning there, really. What else can I do? It is what it is. I just can't get my head around why that's so green. And you can tell the water ain't right because that plant is still not doing very well at all. The Bella, however, if you remember, that was just a bunch of roots. That's took off beautiful. Okay. Get a bit of food. Here he is, look. See how quick he comes for it. Oi oi. He's David. One of his own fry that was. He's up. Oh, spooked him. I'm surprised that chag ain't come over. Oh, I can see a few coming up now. Obviously normally the food is in the shallow end. I've thrown it in the deep end because the chag was there, but there's a bit of movement around the pool now. Sod's luck because I'm filming. I'll just put you on pause a minute until they start munching. He's mooching around there for the food, it's in the other side of the pool. You'll probably hear them because the food tends to go under the bridge. Oh, this is nice to see. This is what I've been worried about because I've been seeing the smaller fish and them coming up. There's another check there. Oh, that is absolutely great to see, that is. Yeah. Here it is, here it is. Here's our scrag, look. I'm sure he'd ate a bucket if I get him. I don't know whether it's me, he just looks like he's growled. Obviously not like, but it does look like he's growled a hell of a lot. Crazy. Oh, you can hear that. The food always seems to go under the bridge for some reason. Well, them all darting around for it now. I'm going to get another cup full of food, put another cup in. I'm going to let them settle down and you can see them on the prowl now. Mason put a bit of food in 3 days ago and they was just lazing about, taking a little bit of food, hardly any swimming movement in at all. Yesterday there was a lot livelier, and you can hear them now, them starving now at it, look. I was dreading draining this water if I'm honest. Round of mates, been helping me mate with his van. His water's gone as green as mine. Over a period of 3 days he put clay in and it's gone crystal clear, so as soon as I've flushed all this out I want to get a good dose of clay in and see what happens. As soon as the fry tank's full I'll get back to you. Waiting for Mason's tank to fill, so I thought I'd bring it and show you something that I've purchased off Mike from Koi Beginnings. Cheers mucker. Took it to the koi show, as you know, a dog or two. I'm going to mention it. Went to the koi show the weekend. Scrag, as always, he was there and he's collected it for me. So Mike from Koi Beginnings sold me this for 60 quid. Pinch the ends out of it, look, tight wad, and he's pinched the plug off it. I'm only joking, I really appreciate it. Scrags picked it up for me. I've been over Scrags today, normal Calpy style, road blocked, so I had to ask him for the postcode to try and find a diversion to get to his house. No house tails, not a problem. What do you need, Calpy? Straight into his shed. Not one, but two. And you've got to get two to match as well. I know that one's missing off there and he was gutted over that, but I said it probably cut off to there anyway. But he was, like me, OCD, you've got to get two identical. He also gave me that while I was there for Mason's fry. The man's an absolute legend, and he's also sent that one. Because I'm due to sort the fry out now. And some magic food for Mason's fry. Can't wait to get that in the water and start feeding them there. Long way away yet. So, Mike from Koi Beginnings, massive shout out mate, I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you taking it to the show as well so I can get it. And Scrag as always mate, can't thank you enough. Nice to see you and Dawn today, have a cup of tea with Trace as well, and have an hour or two and a bit of banter, and really appreciate all this mate, unbelievable. That's what Koi should be all about really, shouldn't it? So anyway, I want to take this lamp apart, make sure Mike ain't nicked the bulb out of it. I'm joking. I'll catch it in a bit. Well, I've took the end off the lamp. Mike, you tight arse, you've nicked the bulb out of it as well. Oh dear. I have got one, but I really don't think it's that length. So I'll have a look in my shed and see if I've got one, but I don't think I have, so I've got to get a bulb now. And it was a bulb I wanted from my amalgam light originally. There we are then. Gone to order the UV bulb for this. Just took the ends off to measure. Oh, there is a seal in there. And notice there's condensation in it. Maybe because it's just been sat about. Not too sure about it. Took this end off as well. Saying that, I did take that off and I've been washing it and I did tighten that up, so maybe that's just the remnants of the water. So I'll get that all dried off. Obviously I'll PP it all before I use it. Lovely jubbly. Just in the garden. Didn't really get and pick that sound up. Mason's tank. What's going on? Really, I'm actually picking that up on the phone. So I'm just going to lift the lid up now. I'll just put the camera down for a minute, lift the lid up and find out what's going on in here. What's going on there, I'm sure. I only cleaned that out 2 days ago. I have got to do a water change on these. I'm going to do this first before I attempt to do the big pool. I'm just going to see if I can find out why that's chuffing that noise. I have cleaned them sponges out, so it shouldn't be nothing to do with that. So I thought, shouting bubbles, see if I can sort out what's causing that problem, and then I'll share it with you in a bit. Oh, right then. Ah dear, it'd be nice to have a day where things went right. Been out today and that's all gone tits up as well. I've just put my hand in the tank to find out what's wrong with it. Oh dear, I took the 2 sponges off the other day. I'll clean one side off, then I'll leave the other side for a few days and clean the other side. And only done this one the other day. So I've just took it out of the water. somewhere in the bottom of the tank is the rest of the filter. So I've got to try and get that now and fish that out and see if I can put it back together. Oh my god. I know a lot of people don't like looking at this. Try and do it the best way I can. If you don't look like a dead fish, look away. So, problem with that pump. Just got it out, took it apart. And of course see how humanly possible this could happen. At all. I'm going to try and show you as the best I can. It's devastation either way. The idea of not putting my bottom draining, running my filter and my pump, was so as the fish day gets sucked to the bottom. That's got to be one of the biggest ones I've got, or Mason's got. How on earth could that get in there? The whole unit's sealed. I'm going to try and set it up on a tripod now, and times like this you just really want to give up. And I'm having too many years of it. No, I again the enjoyment I used to have out of Kai. This is just getting ridiculous. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it up on a tripod. I'm going to rebuild this filter here. And if anybody can explain to me how on earth that fish has gone inside that filter, I'd love to know. I really would love to know. I've just rebuilt this, and I put the phone back on yet. Tell me an owl, apart from that one there where the fish could get in or get out. Every single morning I take Mason to school and I come back, first thing I do is check this and I lift the lid because the temperatures that we're having. I don't know whether you can actually see in there, there's even a little thing in there, look, to stop a fish going. It's impossible because that's blowing out, not sucking in. Now, the only way that's got in there is I've just had to force that off there to get that off. It's sucked up there somehow with the air lining. How's that fell off there? The amount of times I've cleaned these since I've had Mason's fry. Forced that to get that on. How on earth has that dropped off? And I check it every single day. And today's cleaning day. And I could hear this funny strange noise. But I've been trying to set up the main pond because I've got a problem with the main pond, as you know. So I'm trying to do 2 jobs in one, multitasking. Hey ladies, you know all about that, don't you? It's been literally 2 days. So I do this every 2 days, not clean the sponges. Change his water every 2 days. But I'll take this off, I'll just twist them like that and twiddle them on. And you can see the force I've had to do to pull that apart. And for that to suck up there between, it's got to have been last night, this morning. It is what it is anyway. So I'll set this back up now and see if it works right. I'll give these a little bit of, took the stones out the bottom. I washed them, just dropped them out and just cleaned there's a little hole in the bottom for the air to come through because one's bubbling and the other one so I'm assuming it's just because it's blocked. And the reason it was flowing through is because that fish was stuck in this bend here. Crazy. You can probably hear now that's running right. And as you can tell, I showing you the Mason's fry. Just got to wait for the water level to come up to that black line there. Just trickling in. So all that's doing that, I'll get over to the main pond and crack on with the job I'm doing with that one. As you can see, I've dropped the flow. I've dropped the filter down. It's dropped down a couple of inches, but the flow rate of that as good as I'd like it to be. Which is it's a real shame, that is. I know people say you can put a one-way valve on. I had them, if you look back on my old videos, I had them. Absolutely pain. The slightest little bit of crud, you get stuck in it and you've got to strip it all down and keep. And I got fed up of doing. I've got 2 of them in the filter, so I just got fed up of doing them. But yeah, I'm sure I've seen one where there's a bigger fitting, which I need to look into. He's scrag, look after more food, look. Scrag's greedy. Nice to see some of the fish up and about. The other check was just up there, he just dropped down again. I'm standing on the bridge, I think. I'm going to let him settle in here, I'm going to go and have me something to eat. Just googled the bulb for the dodgy lamp I've bought. Buy one get one free. Wednesday delivery, 23 quid, including postage. Right here, sorted Mason's tank out, thankfully. Shame about that fish. These things happen. The main pond, it is clearing up. I managed to clean both filters out. Still happy with the flow rate on that. That's just one of them valves over there to adjust the flow. The size of the pump, I would like that to flow out more. Putting that UV light on I've had off Mike from Kai Beginnings, I don't think it's going to make any difference because that's more or less for blanket algae that grows off the sides. I just wanted to try and get it up and running to help the little amalgam light I got hanging in the filter. It is clearing up. It would probably just met the fish out underneath. the surface. Just got myself a little cup full of food. I just want to end this video on a little bit of an eye and see what the how the fish react when I stick a bit of food in. Sod's law, that's going to float straight under the bridge. I've got to be honest, I suffer with temperatures in my pond. It's always cold, colder than the average pond. But look at it, I don't feed my fish that much. Yeah, jumping over the top of each other for it, look. A little white in there, that was out of Mason's tank, if you remember last season. The growth on some of these fish. Even that one I've had off Pete, that's only been a few weeks and I have been feeding, I've took the feeder off. Even that seems to have had a growth spurt. My other check that I had from Exclusively Koi, the same again. Sankey down here that I've had for years I had from Birmingham. Even his colours are beautiful. I'm going to put you on pause and get a bit more food. Here's the little look. I'm going to probably leave it another week or so. Try and get this water a bit more clearer before I put the feeder back on. It's a bit of a shame really, because the temperatures we're having, chatting bubbles, the temperatures that we're having in the UK off the chart to what we're used to. Now I've got a flow, as you know, that side of the water, that direction, and then I've got the flow of the water from that filter in that direction, which means the food, when I throw it in, is under the bridge and you can hear the fish going berserk. Geez, look. Go on then, mate. Better if I showed you on the camera, wouldn't it? Go on then. Here he is, look at that. How he's losing his colour. He's an old fish, he is. That's the ones I had from Shelley's Aquatics. It was nice to spend a day out with Dave and Pete the other week. I'm trying to work out a date when I actually bought them koi, but we still can't pinpoint the year. Here's that other check there, that's the one I had from Exclusively Koi. He's gone bloody lovely now. That's that lemon arawaki I had off the old Trace Bulging, Jack the Balding Reefer. Look at that, look at the colour in that. You'd have to some food, I guess so. Keeping it in the cup instead of getting the fish. That's the other one from Shelley Aquatics. There, she spooked as much neither now, look. He kept his colour, he had. The other one, if you know, he had a green fungi on his back. That's why he went white originally, but he seems to be losing more colour. Here he is, just about him under water. He's lost his colour more. He's just gone a paler colour. Maybe it's because I don't feed the coloured food. If you remember, I had another feeder off Stu Yorkie's koi. Still can't work out how to set that up. This one I had off Scrag, piece of cake to set up. And I was going to set two feeders. The one I was going to put mealworms and stuff in, feed them different times. And then this one here, obviously the pellets. And I was on about getting some different food, which I'm hoping is going to work out cheaper. The quality and what have you. Quality of the food I should imagine is going to be just as good. Excuse me, I'm going to go out shopping and I'm going to get a few bags, work out the weight of the bags and how much it's going to cost, and share it with you. And I'm going to try feeding them on that rather than this koi food. going to leave it a couple of days and clean bowl filters again. I doubt do that, I never do that. A little bit of a smile on the belt race after all the problems I've been having. It's either the problems, it's the money, the cost of it all the time. Anyway, moan about that enough. Lord, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to share our videos, subscribe if you don't mind, and as always folks, don't forget to polish our thumb. You know you want to. Until next time.